We're going to talk about capitalization rules. There's a few different rules that you want to take into account. When you're writing, if you're using a proper noun, like the name of a school, regular elementary school, or a city, Portland, or a team, the Blazers, you need to capitalize the first letter. When you do brand names, you also need to capitalize. So examples would be Mexican food, Safeway, Apple computer, iPod. The word I. So after that, I played soccer. Even though the I is in the middle of the sentence, it still needs to be capitalized. The beginning of sentences, so we have the snack today is pineapple, the T is capitalized. Names, so Ms. Luria, Rosa, Mateo, first letters of names. And then the first letter of a direct quotation. So Natalia asked, can, and that needs to be capitalized, I have a cookie after dinner. So we're going to look at a piece of writing from one of my students, and I'm going to read it to you. And this is just one paragraph from her story. It says, I went camping with my family. The second day we woke up and we ate breakfast. Of course we played too. Then we went hiking. I saw a snake and I yelled, Uncle Luis. He grabbed my hand and we ran together. All my cousins were in front. When we got back, we ate marshmallows. We drew with chalks, and then it was going dark outside. Now I'm going to change that to getting. We ate dinner, and we went to bed. So one thing is when you're reading out loud, if you notice something that needs to be changed, you should always do that. You're going to notice that there's some letter T's that are right here in the margin. That I use the letter T for capitalization. And the reason I do not use C is because C's are already used for commas. So the T lets you know that after you edit, if there's still a mistake and it's a capitalization mistake, you'll find the T and it will be in the line. So let's take a look at this first line. It's one T, so there's one error. So we're going to look at the line, woke up and we ate breakfast, period. Of course. That's the beginning of a sentence. So I'm going to change it to a capital. And I cross off the T to show that I corrected it. This next line, there are two mistakes, so I'm going to look carefully. Then we went hiking. I saw a snake and I. Well, I is always capitalized, so I'm going to turn that into a capital. That's rule number 3 and cross it off. I yelled, Uncle, and this relates to rule number 6. First word in a quotation, so it needs to be capitalized. And I cross that off. Luis, that's a name, so that needs to be capitalized. I can see that I've done all here, I just have one left. So I'm going to start here. My cousins were in front, period, when. That's the beginning of a sentence, so I'm going to capitalize it and cross that off. When you correct, you want to make sure that you use a different color than what you're writing in, so it's easy to see the corrections before you write your final draft. So go ahead and look at the 6 capitalization rules again. Proper nouns, brand names, the word I, beginning of sentences, names, and the first word in a direct quotation. I want you to take a moment to pause and figure out how are you going to remember those 6 rules about capitalization. So go ahead and pause. Okay, so let's see, how did you do? The first reason that you capitalize is proper nouns. The second reason you capitalize, brand names, proper adjectives. Third reason, the word I. Fourth reason, beginning of sentences. Fifth reason, names. Sixth reason, first word in a direct quotation. Okay, if you got all those right, you're doing great. If not, make sure that you pause and study this one more time. Good work.